What's up, guys? So today's video is going to be about 7 ways to make her obsessed with you. And I'm not just talking obsessed, I'm talking wildly obsessed, bragging to her friends about you, etc., etc. All right, let's get right into it. Number 1 is going to be wait to commit. So I see so many guys who, the second a girl says, maybe after 1 or 2 weeks even, what are we? Are we exclusive? And without further ado, the guy just goes like, yo, let's be exclusive. Let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. And that is the number one worst thing you can do. Not only are you admitting that you have no other options, you're not talking to any other woman, you're not seeing any other woman. That's a big, big no-no. If you want to make her obsessed with you, you got to make it seem like you're a player, like you've got all these other girls lined up that want to be your girlfriend and they're waiting for you to commit to them as well. And she's just one of those people that are fighting for your attention and fighting for your commitment, okay? So I typically wait 2 to 3 months before I ever make it exclusive. I never just jump right into something. I used to do that and it never worked in my favor. But now what that does is it makes her, she's going to be talking about it to her girlfriend saying, oh man, like he won't commit to me. Like, what do I do? She's going to be Googling how to get him to commit. All these different factors play into this that work in your favor. So number 1, wait to commit. I swear to God, you will not regret it. She's not going to run away because you didn't accept her commitment in 2 weeks, okay? She's going to wait for you. If anything, that shows she's a lot more invested in you if she's even asking those kind of questions. So she's not going anywhere. So don't feel pressured to commit, all right? Number 2 is going to be pull back after a good interaction, okay? Now, what I mean by that is, say you're on a phone call for 15 minutes, you know, you're all laughing, you get her in a high moment, she's really laughing at whatever you're saying, and then you say, oh babe, like I gotta go hit the gym right now. All right, but I'll talk to you later, okay? Hang up the phone, she's happy, she's thinking about you, and then maybe you don't text her or talk to her for the next 5 or 6, or maybe not even until the next day. Now what that does in her brain is it's like positive emotion, then a negative emotion, saying, well, why, like we just had such a good conversation, like, and now he's not talking to me at all, like I haven't heard from him for hours. And she's going to be confused and she's going to be thinking about you all day long. She's going to be obsessed. And, you know, say that the good interaction is a date. Maybe this is your second date and you have such a good date that she thinks you're going to be talking to her nonstop after this point. But really, maybe she Snapchats you and you leave her unopened and you don't talk to her for 3 more days. Stuff like that's really powerful to making her obsessed. You don't want to be that guy that reaches out right after the date saying, oh, I had such a great time and when can I see you again? Never ever do those things if you want her to be obsessed with you, okay? Number 3 is going to be maintain the leverage at all times. So what I mean by that is just make sure she always feels like she is more invested than you are. You never want to be putting more emotions into the relationship. You never want to be putting more effort into the relationship. You never want to be the one reaching out more, asking for dates more, all the above. Make sure she's the one chasing you. That way you maintain the leverage. Anytime she, you know, threatens to break up, you can be like, okay. And then she'll never actually break up with you. That's how you maintain your leverage. That's how you maintain the obsession, okay? Number 4 is going to be never allow anything she says to bother you. So a lot of guys out there, they're very hot-headed. And it could be something very simple, like maybe she says, I don't like your shirt. And you get super defensive. You're like, what do you mean? This is one of my favorite shirts. Like, I love this shirt. Like, fine, I'll put on a different shirt. Now, what you should do in this situation, say she doesn't like your shirt. She says, oh, babe, that's such an ugly shirt. You say, yeah, I know, and I love wearing ugly shirts. Laugh about it. She'll laugh about it. And she'll actually think the shirt looks better now. Okay? Just anything she says negative, never, ever allow it to bother you. The second you let it bother you, it shows that you care too much, not only about her opinion, but just about the relationship in general. And it just shows a little bit of insecurity. And if you want to make her obsessed, insecurity, big no-no. Number 5 is going to be create chaos, uncertainty. My marker's giving up on us here. And fear of loss. So this one obviously don't use for evil, but you need to create some chaos, you need to create some uncertainty, and you need to create some fear of loss. Now, the way I typically do this is, say you're out on a night out, maybe look at a girl, make eye contact with another girl, make sure she sees. Don't take it any further than that, of course, because you don't want to be a cheater, but just make sure she knows other women are looking at you, other women are interested, and let her know that you know that as well. Now, what that does is create uncertainty as well, because she'll be thinking like, damn, like he can go get a different girl, and maybe these girls that are looking at you are more attractive than she is, and that's gonna really get her going on the inside and make her obsessed with you, number one, and make her super, super uncertain about where your future lies, as well as the fear of loss factor, where she's always going to be thinking like any day this dude could wake up and just go find a different girl. And that's probably one of the biggest factors in the obsession, is you want to make sure she never feels like she has you 100%. She never knows if you're just going to run off with another girl the next day. Okay? Number 6 is actually be busy 24/7. So a lot of you guys think the day ends when the work day ends. You come home, you go lay on the bed. You come home, you go watch TV for the rest of the night, okay? It doesn't work like that. I get off of work, I drive straight to the gym, I have my gym clothes in my car, then I come home, then I prepare dinner, then I work on a video, then I edit the video. Then, when I've completed everything, I do my nightly routine, then maybe I sit down, watch 30 minutes of TV, go to bed, fall asleep. Okay, you cannot just be working half the day and calling it off for the rest of the day. It doesn't work like that. And every time she reaches out, you'll actually be busy. You can actually say, hey, I'm doing XYZ. And that's way more attractive than, hey, yeah, I'm watching my Netflix show. I'm on season 5, episode 7. And, Saul just got his own firm. Better call Saul. That's not attractive. Girls want to be seeing you doing 24/7. And that's not only going to be, help with your relationship, help with the obsession, but it's also just going to help you be a better man overall. Finally, we have, for number 7, be more charismatic than her. Now, obviously, easier said than done, but if you're not charismatic, chances are you're never going to have a girl obsessed with you. Now, the way this works is, say you guys go to a party together and, you're side by side, but you're interacting with other people. If she's always the funnier one, the one that's talking 90% of the time, the one that everyone seems to attract to and like, and you're just kind of standing next to her, silent, not saying anything, that means she's more charismatic than you are. She's at the upper hand, and she's not exactly looking up to you too much. So you want to be the guy that everyone's gravitating towards, the guy that is making the funny jokes, the guy that's talking more, and she's kind of just observing and seeing how people react to you. Okay, that's a big thing in making her obsessed with you, because she will always look up to you. She'll say, oh, he's so charismatic and I'm not, and how do I be more like him? And she'll be able to tell her friends, like, oh, he was at the party and everybody loved him. And then all her friends are like, oh my gosh, like, I wish I had a guy like that. My guy doesn't ever talk. And yeah, so as always, this is not everything, but these are 7 ways to help her become more obsessed with you. Guys, thank you for watching till the end of the video. If you got anything out of this, please like, comment, subscribe. Help me beat that algorithm, because that YouTube algorithm, I don't even know how it works yet. All right, so help me out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.